Good morning, Mendel families. Today is Monday, November 2nd. This is Principal Bott saying good morning from a safe social distance and welcoming you to today's morning message. Please join me as we stand together for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Mendel Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have the courage to do my best in everything, to aspire to excellence with curiosity and conviction, to be inclusive of everyone, to strive for equity over equality, and to stand tall as a mighty small force for good in my own neighborhood. Last week, I began to speak with you a little bit about the upcoming election. An election is something very special and unique to democracy, in which the citizens of a country are able to participate in the selection of who represents them in government or office. This upcoming Tuesday, November 3rd, we have an election for local government, that's your city, state government, that's your state, where we live in Massachusetts, and the national government, which includes the President and Vice President of the United States. I spoke with you on Friday about the importance of participating in the voting process. And while you may not be old enough to vote yet, I'm quite certain you are connected to people who are. And one of the most important things that you can do right now is encourage people to exercise their right to participate in democracy by voting for the people they want to represent their voice. So we're going to take a few moments to hear from a few Mendel staff about why they're choosing to vote in this upcoming election. Let's hear what they have to say.
We vote for family equality.
Hey everybody, Mrs. Power here, just letting you know why I'm voting on Tuesday. First and foremost, I'm voting for all of our families. I'm also voting for our community. I'm voting for our planet. And most of all, I'm voting for all of our futures. So get out there and vote.
I, Jamal Bond, vote for change. Every single vote is precious, so make sure you go out and vote. Let's get this future under wraps.
I vote because it's an opportunity to use my voice to make progress for our country.
Hi there. There are a lot of important reasons to vote. One reason I vote is so I can use my voice to vote for the next generation.
I vote for my boys and their future.
Hi friends, it's Miss Bergen here, and I want to tell you why I vote. I vote for my daughters so that they can grow up and continue to shatter ceilings. I vote for my students so that they can have every educational opportunity available to them. And I vote for my community so that we have clean air to breathe, clean water to drink, and equitable experiences for every human.
Hey Mendel families, Miss JB here. Just wanted to give you guys a PSA on why it's important to vote. It's a way for us to use our voice to express what we need and what we want for our country. So get out and vote. See you guys.
Hi Mendel family, I vote because every voice counts, and I think voting is one of the best ways that we can make positive change as a community.
I vote to be united with others so that we can stand up for the things that we need.
I vote to affirm LGBTQ+ rights.
I vote because I have the privilege to. Before I became an American citizen, I watched elections go by that I had no say in. My vote is my voice.
I vote because it is my duty to use my voice to make for a better future.
Hi Mendel community, Miss Hart here. I vote for the next generation and in hopes of a more inclusive future for everyone.
Hey Mendel family, I'm voting this year for a better future for our planet and to make sure that my voice is heard.
I vote for protecting the earth.
I vote to participate in our democracy and to protect the rights of all people, including our children.
I'm voting for the next generation.
So as you can see, there are many reasons why Mendel staff in your school are choosing to participate in the upcoming election. Between now and Wednesday, you should take the time to ask your family and loved ones over the age of 18 why they're participating in the upcoming election. And if they're not, why not? It's an awesome opportunity to exercise your voice and advocate for what you think your community, your state, and your country needs. Today, Monday, we are thrilled to celebrate 4 shout-out students. Starting in grade 2 in room 6, a shout-out to Josephine. Josephine is a marvelous member of the room 6 learning community. She aspires for excellence by completing her assignments on Seesaw and engages in critical math conversations during group. She is incredibly patient with her group members and will support her peers by modeling her work. She shows up to group with a smile on her face, ready to learn and share stories. She even asks follow-up questions when her peers share stories with her and sometimes makes jokes to get her group members and teachers to laugh and smile. My favorite moment from Josephine is during math when we were playing number 2, I Spy. Josephine pulled out her egg beater from the kitchen to show that it had 2 mixers on the bottom. That's so creative, Josephine. We love how you aspire to excellence and bring joy and laughter into the learning community. Let's appreciate Josephine. Also in grade K2 in room 1, a shout out to Lennox or Lenny. Lenny has been doing a fantastic job in her small groups. She remains focused and actively participates in small group activities by sharing her great ideas and building on others' thinking. She engages in small group tasks with a smile on her face and is eager to finish and share her work. She takes feedback from her teachers and applies it to her work with a positive attitude. No questions asked. She is always so proud to present her revised work. Great job, Lenny. Let's appreciate Lenny. Moving up to grade 2 in room 7, a shout out to Juliana. This week I am shouting out Juliana for her dedication to remote learning. Juliana aspires to excellence when she is logged on time for every session and always does her best work. Juliana loves talking with her friends and she is very well loved in our community. Juliana applies feedback to revise her work and is always willing to go back and make adjustments. Keep up the great work, Juliana. We are so proud of you and happy that you are in our school community. Let's appreciate Juliana. And last but not least, a shout out to Adeline in room 8. Adeline is a dynamic and engaged member of our room 8 learning community. Adeline consistently aspires to excellence through her thoughtful contributions to class discussions and consistent efforts to take pride in her work. Last week, Adeline shined in both math and text talk. During text talk, she engaged in discussions on the importance of the ADA and activism. In math, she used visual tools to explain her thinking to her math group. Additionally, Adeline helps maintain an inclusive virtual community by regularly shouting out her peers when she sees someone displaying a core value. Thank you for all that you bring to our classroom, Ada. We are so lucky to have you. Let's appreciate Adeline. And together we say S-H-O-U-T, shout out, shout out. Today, Monday, November 2nd, we are thrilled to celebrate one birthday. A very happy birthday to Talia in room 212 and 4th grade. Happy birthday, Talia. We're also thrilled to celebrate 3 classrooms for perfect attendance, starting with our youngest scholars from Friday, October 30th. Congratulations to our K0, K1 friends in Miss Stahl Hoskins' room in 103. Moving up to grade 3, a shout out to our 3rd grade friends in Miss Nichols' 3rd grade classroom in room 10. And last but not least, in grade 5, a shout out to Miss Abreu's 5th grade friends in room 20. Congratulations, friends, for staying engaged in your learning. So for today's Jam a Minute, my guess is that a lot of you probably had some candy and at the very least some excitement this weekend. And it's sort of nice after a long weekend with a lot of sugar and a lot of activity to ease slowly into the week by doing some stretching. So that's exactly what we're going to do this morning. Teachers, you can thank me later. So first we're going to put our arms up high over our head like this, and we're going to stretch under our arms here. So we're going to bend our elbow here. We're going to pull gently behind our head and count for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to bring our arms up high, reach as high as we can. Feel that stretch. Stretch this way, stretch that way. Now we're going to bring our arm again, bend at the elbow behind our head, and alternate to the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 3 big shoulder shrugs. Here we go. 1, roll the shoulders forwards and backwards. 2, roll the shoulders forwards and backwards. 3, roll the shoulders forwards and backwards, and then we're going to take 2 deep breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. That concludes the Jam a Minute for Monday, November 2nd. Have a wonderful, calm, focused day of learning, friends. Goodbye.